Bienvenidos, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Invite Only right here on Play Everything. Play Everything. We drop episodes every Friday at 10 on youtube.com/Play Everything. And as well, where you can listen to an audio podcast. We got you covered there. iTunes, Spotify, Google Play. Listen to us. We got you guys covered. I am your host, Compa Andres. You get better every day, every time. I love it. I appreciate you. To my left, you got these beautiful people right here. You got that kid Flowers.
Yo, what's up? It's me. I'm back.
There you go. Why you hit me with the so smooth like voice god right there? That podcast voice, dude.
I'm back. Just talking,
dude. This is how you
$100 poorer. He back.
I can't wait to hear your pillow talk.
That happened. My pillow talk.
Your pillow talk must be fire.
Do you fuck with the war?
Do you fuck with the war?
The lions are in the bushes.
Bitch, don't know about
the lions are in the bushes.
Pillow talk, dog? What's your pillow talk?
Hey,
hit me with your pillow
code.
talk.
That's code.
Let's go.
You said that's vain. That's code.
Let me get Cheeks real quick. Cheeks, Mikey's here. Cheeks_Junior.
What's up, players?
And then obviously Tambo holding it down for us.
Oh, you boomer.
Come back.
Yeah, please do that first then.
The fucking boomer.
My boomer.
Tambo's a boomer, I think.
I still don't know.
Whoa, hard ER, dog.
Relax.
Yeah, well,
relax on the ER, dog. Boomer.
Can't just be going around saying that. So
You a boomer.
you my boomer, bro.
I don't know what to say.
Just knowing what this is fucking tough. All right, but yeah, we're back, guys. We're back with another episode. We're missing a very crucial piece this time, but I don't even know if you guys noticed, but chair.
The chair.
The chairs
are
chairs.
This is a chair, by the way. Sorry. Tables, we don't have a table, but it's all good. We're still going to go ahead and try to give you guys another great episode. But yeah, we tried to. But I just want to get right into it because I really want to talk about this game that I've been playing.
What you been playing?
Dude, I'm going to go right into it. Star Wars.
Go right into it.
Is oh my God. Mikey, you go into it. I know you want to talk about it. Go ahead. I'll let you go into it because I know.
No, you lead it. You're driving the boat. I want to hear
you.
You
were so hyped to talk
about
how
you say I want to talk about it.
Jedi Fallen Order is an amazing fucking game, guys. We're going to go in depth a little bit of the review because I probably put in a couple hours.
You deep in there?
I'm deep.
Ooh.
I'm like not that deep. 6 hours deep. Easy.
No,
but guess what? No.
No, he is, but he's not that deep.
But I'm not deep at all.
Is the game that long?
Not that long, but the game is really everything I expected it to be and more. Like, truly, like, this game is the combat, visuals, the sounds. Like, I truly like that tutorial level, the beginning level of how it really tells you how to play the game, lightsaber, force, dodge, and this is how you do it. Like, I was just hearing everything and seeing everything, and I absorbed it all, and I just really was like, oh, my God, I'm in a Star Wars game. I'm in a Star Wars universe. Looks good, feels good. Little buggies, like right off the bat, you could just tell like the motion wasn't all good.
The frame rate drops like a motherfucker.
Yeah, it really does. But the game is so good, and like we'll get more into it about it. But it's just so good. And
we're gonna get more into it right now. Go into it.
Real quick,
real quick.
What's up? Go ahead, dude.
Are you salty it's not on the Game Awards? Like anywhere?
I mean, I think the way that they do it is like there's a cutoff time, right?
Yeah, but then how Death Stranding make it?
Yeah, you're right. How the fuck is Death Stranding on this bitch?
Death Stranding dropped on the
boycott the fucking Game Awards. We're gonna talk about the Game Awards.
Hashtag Jeff Keighley's ass.
Fucking fuck this thing. I just realized that hell's Death Stranding on here, and fucking the fucking Star Wars game's not.
Go ahead. That's a different discussion.
No,
go ahead and
we'll talk about it now.
I want to hear how you feel.
Because I was here thinking about there really was truly a deadline. Like, okay, maybe that's why you missed it. But then
there is deadline, yeah.
But fucking Death Stranding in it.
Death Stranding dropped on the 8th. Star Wars on the 15th. So I don't know
if the deadline was the 14th. Fuck the 14th. I swear to God, I want to look that up. But no, I think if it's a week apart and if it really just is that deadline, that's so stupid. But Star Wars should definitely be in a conversation for Game of the Year.
Okay, tell us why.
Yes or no?
From what I played, I mean, it should win one of the awards. I don't think it should be in the Game of the Year awards.
I think I am super biased. 100%. My review is biased as fuck.
That's what I'm saying. Removing myself from the bias, I think it should definitely win an award. I definitely don't think it should be in the Game of the Year conversation. I mean, if I was picking, yes, I'd want it because
it's like an award for what? Best performance?
I mean, like environment would be really good. Design. There's a bunch that sound like that score.
Yeah,
the score is fucking phenomenal.
Score is music, like the music. In the game.
I'm like, what are we scoring?
No, but it really like that's what I'm saying. Like this game is like even the first world. So obviously you play this guy named Cal. I mean, you're in the post Empire. And everything's gone to shit.
Post Empire, no?
No.
You're post Republic.
My bad. Sorry.
You're like 4 years after Order 66 was given.
Yeah. And so obviously
That's when they kill all the Jedi.
Gotcha.
There's people who are force sensitive, and obviously the idea of force sensitive people is like you have the force in you, and then the people are actually looking for you, trying to kill.
So there's gonna be like plot spoilers, but not like real plot spoilers. Like you learn this within like the first like couple hours of the game. So
truly, like I'm telling you everything that's happened in the tutorial. Like this is the synopsis, like the first, literally the first level.
So if you don't want to hear this, like skip forward like 5 minutes.
Probably 10. But yeah, so the idea is that they're just there's these people who are after force sensitive people, and then they're just trying to kill him. And obviously, Cal is a person who is force sensitive.
Cal's the main character, right?
No, he's a Jedi. He's not just force sensitive.
Sorry, he is a Jedi, and he was trained and all this stuff.
Shit.
Yeah, and then obviously, I don't want to go like you said. I'm not trying to go too much into spoilers, but the idea is that there's force sensitive people out there. That's how far I'm into the story, by the way. Like I just know that there's a list, and he's after that list, and that's where I'm at.
Yeah, it's not. I
Okay,
mean,
so what's your favorite part about the game?
I'm there too.
Oh, my bad.
Combat. I mean, I read this in reviews, and people were saying that this game is literally bits and pieces of games kind of built together and made well. And you can definitely see that because the parry reminds me of Sekiro, and reminds me of Battleborn.
Can I play that, by the way?
No. Until you beat an actual game, I will gladly give you Sekiro. Okay? But it gives you all those elements of what a good game, like all these other games, and it kind of meshes it into well. Like the parry, the combat system, I love it.
Me too.
Like the first time I parried and like I did my bad.
No, you're good.
But the first time, like you're in that Darthmere level where Darth Maul lives and all that stuff, like and you kill that monster when you do parries like 3 times, and you could do like it goes into like a cutscene or what's that word I'm looking for?
No spoilers. Go ahead.
That's not even a
describe
spoiler.
the whole. I mean, you just sound like you described.
No,
the boss battle.
honestly, it's really not. That's
It's
not even like a
really
main story
spoiler.
mission.
Yeah, it's not. Trust me.
Okay.
But long story short, like those animations, those things where you like actually get to kill I was like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Quick time events.
Quick time. There you go. It's not even a quick time because you just kind of just watched it go. But yeah, quick time events, and like that already made me. When I first did that first time, I was like, I love this game. This game's amazing.
So the combat definitely feels good. It definitely is a little weird. Like at points, like I don't like the interaction button. Like I don't like it being R3, but thankfully you can change it. Like I would just wish it was like circle or some
R3,
shit.
yeah, because you gotta like, use RD1 or
well no, it's just a weird like I actually have to get used to like an R3 to like open shit and like interact with shit, which is
I know
like,
they're two separate games, but I want to ask you think Devil May Cry was smoother? Or Jedi
I mean, the
Fallen
combat
Order?
was definitely smoother in Devil May Cry, but Jedi definitely has more depth.
Okay.
There's definitely more depth in the combat. It's not just hack and slash. It does play like almost like a
Spider-Man?
Sekiro.
Oh.
Yeah,
almost.
100%,
Yeah,
100%.
where it is, which just in a world that I really fuck with more than Sekiro. So like I said, the combat's smooth, and once you start to learn it, you really start to fuck shit up. But it's just like Sekiro when it's like you don't learn it, and it's like it fucks you up. So I remember I started on the hardest difficulty.
You did Grandmaster?
Yeah.
I started off
Ballsy.
Jedi Master.
Yeah, I did that. I bumped down to Jedi Master because I always go for the trophies.
Okay.
I don't want to have to go back and replay the game. I didn't even know if there was a difficulty trophy, but my mind automatically goes, like, go harder. So, and I like the games to be challenging, right? And it was like 2 hits and you're out. So I was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
So I dropped down the difficulty
100%.
1, and then I got through like a level, and I was like, it's still too hard. So I dropped it down to Jedi Master. And there's still times where it's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like it fucks me up, and it's like not the lowest difficulty. It was like the mid-tier difficulty, and it still like fucks you up. Once I started to actually learn the parry and like using the force and how to like kind of chain it all together.
Yeah,
I started fucking like people up.
You feel like a Jedi. Honestly,
Yeah.
you really do feel like a badass. Like if there was a game like that was truly like how a Jedi fights or how a Jedi like would fight.
Yeah.
Like that's exactly how you would feel like it would be. Like 1-on-1, you'd feel you're facing somebody, and you want to like use your lightsaber, the force, and all that stuff, and parry. Like it's really like it's just fluent. It's really good. It feels.
And it's not just square, triangle, square. Like because it could really be like that with like Star Wars games in the past, which I'm not knocking because I loved like Star Wars Episode 3, the video game. Honestly, fucking phenomenal video game.
Light attack,
I mean, that's how Spider-Man played a little bit.
Yeah, well.
There's gadgets
A
and
little bit.
combos you can
Yeah,
kind of do,
but-
change it up a little bit. Yeah.
But yeah, Star Wars games of the past, like the combos, like the combat didn't feel, it felt more like a Devil May Cry. Whereas like this, I felt like it was more like a Sekiro, where it's like a lot deeper in the combat, and like if you press certain buttons in sequence, it's almost like a fighting game. Where like Andreas said, I think that's the perfect. It melds all the good shit from all the good games that came before it into like one game. So it's not as like hack and slash as Devil May Cry, but it's not as difficult as Sekiro, but it's still difficult and it has the depth of Sekiro combat. So that I'm really in love with it right now. The world's really cool. The story, like before this game even came out, I love that time period is the best time period.
Yeah, 100%.
I love that, like, fuck, what did the Jedi do after? Like, there had to be some left over. There's no way that they got them all, and then just seeing that kind of play out. You see Saw Gerrera from Rogue One.
I don't know who that is.
Well, you haven't seen Rogue One yet, so.
I've seen Rogue One, but I just don't know who the characters were. I kind of just watched
The
it
black
just to
guy?
watch it.
Who's like the trees,
Only seen it once, though.
something like that.
Yeah, you
So.
see him. Yeah. Forrest Whitaker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forrest Whitaker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's in there.
I don't know.
I don't know the actor, but
Lazy eye, dude.
I know who Forrest Whitaker is. I don't know
you
his
just said you
character.
know, dude. What the fuck?
I don't know his character.
It's all good. But no, I mean the Star Wars games, like, it's fluent. Not only that, the combat's really good, but I love the semi-open world that they got going on. That's really good because I remember right off the bat, like, you do the first level, like, you're in the first world, and they're like, okay, time to leave. Where do you want to go? And they give you the main objective, like, hey, go to this planet, or you go to this planet. The way I play this game, and anytime they give me an option to avoid the main mission, I'm gonna go do the opposite thing. Like, hey, main mission's that way, go that way. I'm gonna be like, no. Let me go this way real quick.
you know you can get.
Let me go find out.
If you do that the first time, pays off.
Pays off. I didn't know that, but when that first time, can we just say that? Little tidbit, guys. If
What
you
you
do
want,
end up playing Star Wars, okay, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, if you guys play this game and you go to Dathomir. If you go to Dathomir first, make sure you explore that world. Make sure you explore it, because if you do, tidbit, you do get the dual lightsaber. You get that
The double-sided
lightsaber. You get that right off.
And I didn't know that, so I played the main story, and then my boy Shawn, not the Shawn, another Shawn. You guys know.
Damn,
It
that's
doesn't
not your
matter.
boy? I thought he was your boy.
We call him Shawn White.
Yeah, Shawn
Okay.
White. So he hit me up and he's like, "Hey, bro, like I just got the double-sided lightsabers on Dathomir or whatever, blah blah blah,
Yeah.
double shit, right?" So I was like, "Fuck, I gotta go back." So
I
I went
didn't
back.
even know,
I'm
yeah.
in the process of getting it right now. But
I like that open world idea. I like how it just makes you go explore, find out.
well,
the
even
lore.
the maps, it's like it's interesting because it's like it's linear, but it's not linear.
Yes.
Because it's like you can completely miss a path.
Yeah.
And then, like, there's shit that you gotta collect, or like there's these chests that you find, so you can get like a different lightsaber crystal or different shit.
This is why I like playing JRPGs, because when you do explore, there's always like a big payoff. Like, oh shit, what would I do?
Well, it's not always a big payoff,
Yeah.
Sometimes it depends.
I mean, yeah,
It
it,
does
really is.
depend,
It depends.
but-
It depends.
but yeah. So like sometimes it's a big payoff, like the double-sided lightsaber.
I
So,
fucking went blue. I was like, oh my god.
but it's
I got
super.
this. I
It's
got
super
this.
cool because it's like there's all these different paths, and like some paths you can't complete because you don't have the right ability
You have
yet.
to go back. Yeah.
So then you have to go back to it, but like it's like you got all this other shit on the way, and then it's like it wraps back around, and there's shortcuts that like take you back to like where you started, and it's like it's weirdly open world in a very linear game. It's really
If that
hard to
makes any
describe.
sense. I mean, yeah, and then obviously
It
I like
doesn't, but-
BD1, like the little droid you got. He's really core because obviously the more you explore around the world, he makes you scan stuff. You kill somebody. It's like if the first time you kill something,
An enemy type.
you kill it, and then BD1 will scan it so you can actually learn more about it and be like, okay, cool, this is how you kill it. This is the weakness of it. You learn about it, right?
Okay.
And then not only that, but you learn more about it because the BD1 will like, oh shit, like, hey, scan this real quick, and then you scan it, and again, the lore of that game already right off the bat would be really, really cool. You know about the Night Sisters, all that stuff. Like, it was like, oh my god, like so much shit that I'm learning already as is with this new thing, and that's why I really like this game too. Combat's
just
really
really
good,
wanna spoil
stories
it.
there,
I can see it.
and I could go off on this game forever, dude. And,
Yeah,
it's
I love it,
really
and I
good.
love hearing people reference the Clone Wars. Like,
Yeah.
it's just so cool because, like, at some point, Clone Wars doesn't get brought up again. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, because it wasn't like a thing in the old trilogy, other
Yeah.
than Episode 4, where he like slightly mentions that he fought in the Clone Wars. So it's cool because it's still that fresh time period where it's like that was 4 years. Like, think about
Yeah,
4
4
years
years.
ago. Like, your world just changed 4 years ago.
Everything
And like
changed.
obviously you're gonna remember it, and you still see some of the old tech with the newer tech. So it's like cool to see like the clone ship drop ships on Kashyyyk,
Yeah.
you know. And then and then you see like the new AT-ATs where it's
I'm not there yet.
On Kashyyyk.
Okay, never
I
mind.
thought you were ahead of him.
Oh, he's ahead of me.
No, you're ahead of me.
I'm only in the second planet. I'm still in that world. I left the first world that you were in, and I went straight to
a little bit. I'm barely ahead of you. But on Kashyyyk, the Snow Walkers or whatever the fuck they're called, not AT-ATs. What are the big ones called?
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. The big ones are called AT-ATs. The small ones are
I
different.
hate myself.
ATSD?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, but AT-ATs, yeah. So you see the AT-ATs, right? Which is like, it's cool because like that's new for that world. And I don't know, it's just cool to see that mixing the world and the lore and everything. Really difficult combat, which I really like. Not games are hard enough. And one more thing, let's talk about it real quick. Respawn absolutely is EA's best developer. I tweeted this out.
Yes.
Absolutely.
They gotta pay the bucks. They gotta keep that studio no matter what.
And Apex came out this year.
Apex came out this year. Like
this year.
It felt like it came out last year.
Respawn is dropping dimes, bro. Respawn is dropping dimes.
Yeah, so that, I mean, even Titanfalls, both Titanfalls were like revered as like amazing games.
But they just didn't get the praise and love.
Yeah.
They just didn't get the praise and love and not enough attention. Not enough people picked it up.
But now look at it. It's like now everyone's talking about Star Wars. Everybody was talking about Apex when it came out.
And the cool thing is they're different. They're a different style of games, and it's really cool because now I think Respawn has that liberty from EA to be like, you do the game you want to make now.
We'll see.
I mean, again, they got hands off on. Well, not really. We got to figure it out. We got to wait and see.
I mean,
Apex is still doing their thing. The people are still talking about it.
Apex.
Huh?
You can definitely see a lot of EA in Apex.
Yeah, a little bit.
So.
That's why I kind of laid back on
Not
that.
as much because when it launched, they didn't give a fuck about it.
They didn't.
They're like,
but now
here's the thing. And then all of a sudden it blew up, and they're like, oh.
Third season, they're like, ooh, can we just do this a little bit? And you could definitely see.
And this kind of just proves, like, shout out to Respawn for believing themselves and actually making a single player game. And single player games, again, anytime like this brings up the conversation that they're not dead, they're not going away.
No, and it is one of those things where it's like, I think when people say, like, I even say it, like, single player games are like dead, and it's like, no, you're just not going to get a AAA game like this that's single player.
Mm-hmm.
Which, we got this one, right? But like, how many are there? The money's to be made, and like the Apex is the world, and the multiplayer, and blah 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 blah, right? So it's refreshing to see somebody other than a first party studio kind of tackle a AAA single player game again, where it's not just microtransaction the fuck out of.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously there's like Assassin's Creed and shit, but
overall great game. Like I'm telling you, I'm like 6 hours in or something like that, but I'm still like in the second world. Like that's how much the lore, the combat, like even when I die, because I'm on the Jedi Master level 2, and like if I die, I'm gonna go back and get that motherfucker, get my fucking XP back. I'm gonna go get that shit. And it's just a really good game. And to this point right now, Star Wars is king right now. Like Star Wars is just killing him. Flowers is going to sleep, but it's his fault for not really getting into this hype.
I bought Death Stranding.
How far are you into that? By the way, did you actually beat the game before Friday at midnight?
Of course not. There was no way.
So where's those $100? Cough him up, bro.
Question from Adam on Twitter. Question on Adam from Twitter. What are you going to spend the $100 on?
Yeah, Adam Woodster said, "Hey, Cheeks, what are you going to spend the $100 on?"
You know what? I just might burn it in front of him.
Oh, that's the most like. That's like fuck
I don't
you,
care.
you peasant.
You know what I mean, I lost the bet. That's your money at that point. So I mean, it won't hurt me.
No, it will.
It will. A little bit. You'll cry. But no, how is it? I mean, how far is Death Stranding getting better? Or is it more?
So I'm like 25% in, 26, 27.
There's no way.
Tambo straight up called you out. There's no. I believe them because he actually was. Every time I hop on PlayStation, I see what he's playing. It's always Death Stranding.
What chapter are you on?
3?
Barely.
You know, there's like 10.
Yeah, there's like I think 12.
Okay, just making sure.
I think.
I don't know. I'm just throwing out a number.
What's up? What's up, Tambo? You trying to come at me right now? What's on your mind? Say something. Get it off your chest.
What you gonna say?
You're not a quarter.
You're
not a quarter.
You're like 19%.
I know you're just nitpicking, bro. He's 25%.
All right, well, whatever. Why can't you just give me my clout? Let me be me. Let me be great. Anyway, 25% in to
$100 poor.
And that's about as far as I was able to make it. By the time this podcast was out, he'd definitely have his $100. I don't know what he's gonna spend it on. He'd be dumb to burn it, right?
What are you gonna get? Hey, ooh,
I'll just
lunch on
play
Mikey.
I won't burn it.
Lunch on Mikey.
I mean, like I said, I don't
Lunch
care
on Mikey.
whether you burn it or
Lunch
not.
on Mikey. For our next
Lunch
Mikey.
on you?
I'm broke.
What?
For B
It's like I paid for it.
Yep.
And you know what? I just totally forgot. We were supposed to kind of do a semi giveaway.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna do it this week now because I guess I totally.
I'll make a video for it before this podcast release, so probably tomorrow.
It's just one cool little
So,
thing. So
Death Stranding code,
got a Death Stranding,
and I'm gonna give away a Star Wars code.
There you go.
So we got a dual giveaway going.
Giveaway for you guys, obviously for the
away?
launch of the new channel and podcast and everything like that.
I want to give it away.
So we're gonna go ahead. Tambo's gonna
Up on the
choose.
spot. Here we go. Tambo, you choosing?
Jumbo's gonna choose.
So link in the bio on the giveaway page.
We're gonna go ahead and do that.
It will be on Twitter before the
Star Wars code,
Okay.
Death Stranding code. Death Stranding code is gonna be for the PS4. We could probably do something with the Star Wars one. I don't know.
Whatever the one they want, Xbox or PlayStation or
Exactly.
PC, you fucking dork. Whatever you guys
PC
end up wanting on
dork.
that one, we can do. So yeah. Yeah.
Let's go to. We forgot to do that last time, but for you guys listening, we got you. Don't forget to go into that. Check it out.
Winner
Get
will
that
be
in
announced on Monday.
Yes, sir. But yeah, and then again, I was talking about Star Wars and all this hype because of it. You got the movie coming out next month.
Yep.
You got this game that's even just getting me more excited about it, and then you have the Mandalorian.
I haven't
What a
watched The
fucking
Mandalorian.
show.
Have you seen that article?
What a fucking show! What article?
Kids are not interested in Star Wars
They
anymore.
could go fuck themselves.
I know.
I'm excited
Fuck a
as
kid.
fuck.
That's what I'm saying. Don't have them.
Those
Look.
kids, fuck them
On their
All
on
should've been
their
abortions.
defense,
easily.
Star Wars has so much backlog to even like I don't even know what the Mandalorian is about. I really want to watch the Mandalorian, but I don't know, and I don't want to just.
It's about a bounty hunter and Baby Yoda.
Right.
Spoilers.
But spoiler, I don't really know a lot about Star Wars. Like I know who Yoda is, and I know who Luke Skywalker is. So Baby Yoda, okay, that seems intriguing.
You barely knew who he was.
but I don't really know who.
No, it's cool. Never mind.
You know what upsets me about Flowers? We
Yeah.
talked about this whole idea about how we're gonna do this commentary for all the Star Wars movies,
Uh-huh.
so then people can watch along with us.
Yeah.
Right?
Why don't you do live tweet?
It would
Live
be
tweet
really
Star
fun.
Wars, bro.
No.
Who
Listen,
said we won't do it?
we were gonna do a live audio commentary,
Yeah.
Right? and his girlfriend tells me today that they were gonna watch it together.
Wow.
Why can't I just watch
That's
it
just
twice?
fucked up, dude.
You don't want to watch those movies twice,
You
especially the prequels.
I've already
prequels.
seen 1, 2, 3,
Bro,
and I want to watch them again.
I try and help.
Not
him out.
like back to back. That's a lot, even for me.
I really try to.
Hey,
I
as
try
a
to make them
kid,
understand.
you know I watched I rotated every night with the Star Wars movie. Like I watched it all the way through every night.
So you watched like multiple ones of the same ones, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But I was a dumb kid. But
Is that the
I watched episode 1 on Monday and then episode 2 on fucking Tuesday, and I like went through them.
Easily.
That's a big nerd.
Yeah, you know
That's
a
a real
lot.
big nerd. But yeah, I'm down to watch episode 1 through 6, and I think after
How about you
6,
watch Mandalorian?
1 through 8
Oh fuck, there's 8. Fuck.
plus
But no,
Solo and
No,
plus
because it's only Mandalorian takes place after episode 6, right?
Yes.
Chronologically, yes.
Right. So I'll do 1 through 6, and then I watch Mandalorian. I can hop in.
You're trying to watch
And
everything
then-
in fucking
Maybe we can finish
chronological
the
order.
rest as well.
Fuck, you gotta watch the Clone Wars. You gotta watch fucking.
I
Clone
do.
Wars
I
is
actually
so
do plan to
good.
watch. Clone
It
Wars.
is.
I do. Plan to
Did
watch
you
Clone
actually
Wars.
watch Clone Wars all the way through?
I didn't watch all the way through. No, unfortunately, I
Ooh.
didn't. But I
Bro.
know there's so much more.
It was hard
like
though. It got
so
canceled.
much more to it. I heard there's so much
It's
more
coming back.
lore and everything. Yeah,
It
it's
got
coming
canceled.
back.
They're coming back.
But I heard the animated series is still like it's one of the other best things that came out of like Star Wars and everything.
Yeah, I used to watch the Clone Wars a lot, but like I said, I never knew the story. So like I'd see these characters on screen or in camera on the fucking TV. That's animated. I don't know what I'm talking about.
So cool.
I'd see them on TV and I didn't know what the fuck was happening. So that's why I want to kind of watch them all.
What you think about Mandalorian, real quick? Mandalorian, what's on your mind?
Episode 2 was meh.
Episode 2 was. What do you mean?
It was meh.
What do you mean?
It was
What do
meh.
you mean?
I mean, I know what you're
Like it was
saying.
lackluster.
It was. I mean,
It was.
I don't know if I said. I don't think it was.
I like
I'm not
it.
trying to
It
go too
looks
much into
bad at
reviews.
some parts.
The CGI in the first episode was like okay.
Yeah. Episode 2 is just like
I think it was the build up.
I feel like a lot of this is just where is this going?
It made
Like,
me. It made
all
me
that
love
for the
Baby
ending
Yoda
of
more.
that, like all that story for the end.
To know that he's
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Spoil it, punk bitch.
Fuck, dude, you need to watch it.
No, it's fine. But I'm saying all that story for the,
So
the
bad.
last 5 minutes of the show, and it's like, well, I
Save
could have
it.
done without the first half or the first more than half, the first
Because it proved a
3/4
lot
of
of
this.
things. That ending proved of what a lot of people were speculating. And goddamn it, let's go on to the next bit of news because we can't talk about it because somebody here hasn't fucking seen it.
I'm trying to fucking catch up to know what's happening, man.
But I like Mandalorian. I do like a lot of the lore and like the I don't know, just again the
That-
world
that-
building. I love Star Wars. God, I love Star Wars.
So it's really, really good.
But I hate the new ones. So bad.
It's okay. Let's get into some news then.
I got no opinion.
News.
We'll get this one out of the way just real quick because everything was it's going to be talking about the PlayStation 5 and the patent they made for the new PS5 controller. Have you guys seen it? Have you guys looked at it?
Yeah, looks like a PS4 controller.
Literally looks like the PS4, just a little bit more thicker. A little thick.
She thick.
It went from like 1C to 2Cs. That's all they did.
The haptic triggers?
THICC.
They did
Tambo.
something differently with the inputs, the headphone jack at the very bottom. But
What about the triggers?
Wait, you said they got rid of
It's
it?
the haptic?
no, like I just saw a picture of it, and it's like they
Fuck
just
me.
changed, they tweaked it a little
Fuck
bit.
me.
What? Sorry, bro. What's going on?
I asked you like 3 questions.
What do you want?
You
What do you
just
want?
ignored me.
Sorry.
I said, did they ever confirm the haptic triggers?
Actually, I don't know.
No, in the patent, it wasn't in the patent.
Yeah,
It was just pictures.
it was just pictures.
So they never made that?
No, I mean,
it could be,
but it was
still-
just pictures that were lit.
Oh,
But the
okay.
idea is, I mean,
Alright.
if it's a little thicker, I'm pretty sure they had
No
to make it
light
thicker.
bar. I'm a little upset.
Yeah, they took away the light bar. I mean, it's fine.
I know people hated it. I loved it.
Yeah, it wasn't a big thing.
It was a cool design.
Unnecessary. That's all.
Yeah.
It's just something you don't need, but it's cool to have.
I mean,
And it's just some people.
Keeping the touchpad though, which is an interesting.
I like
I
that
like the touchpad.
because touchpad it's a different function for a game.
Yeah, but you could just make another button.
Why would you
Like,
do
why
that?
do you need a whole touchpad? Like, what? Other than that, like, why does it have to be touch sensitive?
Why are you so mad about a touchpad?
No, I'm just. It's interesting.
Why are you so
because
mad, bro?
Sony does gimmicky shit sometimes that
Relax.
doesn't stick.
This sticks.
So you-
And this is exactly, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So PlayStation 4 people love the controller. So, I mean, if you're a creator and you're like somebody trying to make it, it's like, hey, this is a perfect product. What else can I do? Let me just fucking change the whole thing? No, you're just going to be like, all right, let me just tweak it a little bit.
There's one
There you
game that
go.
used the touchpad,
Which
like not
one?
just as a big button.
Mm-hmm.
It was Killzone Shadowfall.
The very first
The
one,
swipe
right?
feature for the drone.
yeah, most
I want to see more games integrate the touchpad. Like,
I mean,
more
it's
than
hard
just
to
a map.
do it, I guess. I don't know.
I mean,
More
you
than
can
just
swipe
a
on
map.
it. Like, that's just what it is.
I think
like,
it's, I mean, everybody game that I've played uses it as like a quick menu.
Imagine like I know that's what I'm saying. I want to see it more than just that though. Imagine it like an airstrike on Call of Duty.
You do use the touch bar in Death Stranding. I wish it was fucking like to scan. Like that'd have been dope.
Is it
like,
for
I
you
just
to
hit
take a
that shit and
piss?
scan the
Because you have
whole-
to do that?
No, it's to
How
like
many times have you
soothe the
taken a piss in the
baby and,
game?
like- how many times I've taken a piss?
Oh, see, I like shit like that. That's really how you soothe it. You rub it.
Yeah, so you gotta pick it up and then you have to like shake your controller and shit with the touchpad. It's pretty like a little interactive. It's not that interactive.
What happened with The Last of Us 2 when they made you like, if your flashlight was low, you had to shake the remote? Some shit like that. They
Last
did,
of Us
like,
1.
Outlast
The
maybe.
Last of Us, yeah, I think. I just remember like a weird
Yeah, you
function
had
like
to
that. Yeah. Little shit like that. I know what you're talking about, but man, it's not a big deal.
I don't
It's
care.
not a
about-
deal breaker.
I don't care about the motion.
Oh my
shit.
god, you can't fucking use a touchpad? Fuck this game. Like, that's how you sound right now.
No, I didn't say fuck any game.
I mean, you're just coming off like that.
So they should use it more.
You need to relax.
It's a tool.
Tom, dude, calm down. Calm
You
down.
know?
It's not a big deal. Let it go.
You know what I mean?
I get you.
Use it more. It's there.
I get you.
Let's come up with creative ways. Let's soothe the baby.
Let's soothe the
Sue the
baby.
baby. What is? Oh yeah. What is the baby for again?
It's since it's the BT
Sees
creatures,
dead
which is like
people.
the.
And the
I
BTs.
don't know if they're
the
dead, but the other world.
The big
people.
like dark shadows and shit, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. All right. Fuck it. Nobody cares.
cries and shit.
Nobody cares. You know what people do care about though?
What they care about, man?
They care about Amy Hennig. Amy Hennig is the creator of Uncharted, or not the writer, director. She did pretty much
She helped
build-
create.
create Drake 1 through damn near 4 until she left during 4. She went to EA. They tried to make a Star Wars game. That fell through.
Classic EA.
Classic EA, right? And then she went to another studio. I'm trying to figure which one that she went to because I remember.
It's a new studio. It's
It's a whole new studio. I mean, because Skydance Media is essentially, they're the ones who actually make movies. They make movies like the Terminator. Apparently that movie flopped. My bad, sidetracked. The Terminator movie that just came out.
There was a
That
new one
shit
that came
flopped. Yeah, that's how bad it flopped.
no, like it's like I expected it to. You know.
Sorry, my bad. So I just got off
People are
track.
still
But
interested in
Skydance, they're
Right.
mainly a movie production, and pretty much they make Star Trek, Terminator, Dark Fate, Mission Impossibles. They're trying to dip into their world with video gaming,
Mhm.
and they got Amy Hennig to get into it. And Amy Hennig is, I guess, fucking respected as shit because she created one of the best franchises in gaming history.
Yeah.
And obviously, she had a chance to go to EA, make a game off Star Wars. That fell through because Visceral kind of went to shit. And now she has a new opportunity to create something entirely new. And really what she's trying to do, Amy Hennig will oversee story-focused experiences, interactive series that will engage with both gamer and non-gamer audiences. So I think, you know what that... To me, that's telling me they're making games like that game that you like with the movie, the scary movie, trying to kill people.
Until Dawn.
Yes. I feel like that's where
That's
she's
a good
going
game.
for. Where it's like
Possibly-
for gamers and non-gamers. For me, that's the idea. Where it's like, okay, cool. Like that's the target audience where people can actually enjoy this gaming experience, but also gonna get.
The only thing I could think of that kind of sounds like gaming and non-gaming is that one Netflix show, Bandersnatch. I think it was a Black Mirror thing. When they had that, and I guess you kind of like select your own path.
Until Dawn did it first.
I mean, it did, but I'm saying as far as gaming and non-gaming goes.
Really?
I'm interested to see what she does. Like, I mean, she's just a brilliant storyteller. So honestly, I just hope we can see it this time.
Exactly.
Because that Star Wars game
was 2
would have been
years wasted.
rad. Would have been rad.
Because I mean, because she created. I mean, again, think about it. She created Uncharted. She created, like, again, like I think one of the best franchises in gaming history.
Hands down.
Yeah.
And again, for her to have her chance to kind of create a Star Wars type story gaming, I was all up in there. I thought it was gonna be like Star Wars 13 type stuff, where like that game was gonna be. I was like, holy shit, that's gonna be a Star Wars game. Fuck yeah! Having her create that game, I would have been like super excited, knowing her history. You'd be super excited of what she could come up with. And next thing you know, 2 years like working on it. Next thing you know, they closed down, and all that hard work kind of went to shit. It hurts. It sucks. I mean, especially coming from like think of it from her perspective, like. Damn, all that hard work went to crap. Like, I think with this new partnership with Skydance, I think for her, she's going to try to hit the ground running. Like, she's going to try to create something
Well, I think they're just gonna
amazing,
give
like,
her like
power. Like,
yeah.
do you?
Just
this
kind
is
of like
your
what
own
Sonny
studio
with
side.
Kojima. Like,
Do
we'll
it.
publish your game. Don't worry about it.
just do your fucking thing.
Make this fucking baby game that you want to make.
Yeah, and I think that's good when you give somebody of that caliber, that
Creative
position,
license.
creative. Like, oh, dude, I'm excited for whatever she makes.
I am interested to because I heard something about that being a Bay Area studio.
Really? I didn't know much
So
about
if anybody can do a fact check out there for me, Alexander or Adam, and let's tweet at Amy. Let's get her on Completely Consensual. You know what I mean?
Hell
If that's
yeah,
a Bay
baby.
Area studio, let her know.
Hey.
What to do, baby? So yeah, I mean that's kind of another kind of news thing, real quick, because it's just kind of again getting excited for the future, getting more detail, more studios, more things, kind of get into that. So hey, more games, and if you get somebody of, like I said, of that person, of that stature, I'm gonna go ahead and watch or whatever she is gonna do. So I'm excited about that.
Okay.
So yeah, other than that, let's go ahead and get into like the biggest thing. Yeah, dude, throw that shit down, dude.
The topic of the show.
Topic of the show. It's gonna be
Tip-top Magoo.
the Video Game Awards. They finally announced all the nominations, everything about that, what's going on, who's gonna win. We're gonna talk about that. Who we think we're gonna win.
I don't think they announced who's gonna win.
That's why I just corrected myself. We're gonna talk about who we think are gonna win, or
Okay.
is gonna win.
Oh, got you.
My English is broken today. Sorry, guys.
You're good.
But yeah, they announced it. And again, now that I know that it's not on this fucking topic, I don't even want to talk about Game of the Year because Star Wars is not in here. So fuck this category.
I don't
Game
think
of the
it's
Year
in
is
any
bullshit.
category.
I can't believe Days Gone's not here.
Days Gone is not gonna be on there, nowhere near. But do you want to say Game of the Year for last, or you want to just go ahead and go to the next one? Let's just go straight into it then. Game of the Year. The nominations for Game of the Year, guys, is going to be Control by Remedy and 505 Games, Death Stranding by Kojima Productions, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Resident Evil 2, Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, and The Outer Worlds. Those are going to be your six nominations for Game of the Year.
Didn't Red Dead come out this year?
No, that was last year.
That was last year. Yeah, that was last year this time, yeah.
Got it.
I
Because
didn't know
last year,
Control- my bad.
last year the main people who won awards was Red Dead and God of War.
Yeah, I get the years so much fucking mixed
Because
up.
it's always in that fucking weird,
Yeah.
like at the end, like that cutoff time is really fucked up, and it better be the fucking reason why Star Wars isn't on this
Shadow
fucking.
Star.
Yeah,
Well,
I was thinking
Super
about Shadow
look,
Star.
Super Smash Bros. On here that came out last year,
Did it?
December.
Did it?
Well, again, yeah, it did come
Oh,
out December because it came
It's
out.
that cutoff though.
It's that cutoff.
So then Star Wars will be in next year, I guess.
Figure out
could
the
be.
cutoff shit, man. Figure out this cutoff stuff, man. I gotta really. It's
What
killing
other
me.
games came out in November, December? Because now I'm curious now. Because now I want to get that straight. Because if the cutoff was November, then it makes sense that Super Smash is in this. But if the cutoff was actually November, then I don't understand why Death Stranding was in this.
Yeah. So no, I mean it came out 2018, December 7th. December 7th, 2018 is when the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate came out.
Yeah.
So I guess that cutoff is going to be sometime like in the middle of damn near November.
Have you guys heard much about Resident Evil 2?
Resident Evil 2, I don't know. I'm
You
cool with
don't
that. I don't think this isn't for me game of the year games. Like I mean, people Control. I heard nothing but good things. Death Stranding, I'm cool.
I heard a lot of good things about Control, but it kind of like died down. Like the chatter.
I heard the story was good. The way that it was built up and everything. I heard the story of that game was really really good.
Yeah. Best action adventure game: Borderlands 3, Control, Death Stranding, Resident Evil 2, Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, Sekiro.
For me, that's a better.
I'm confused.
Well, because Star Wars.
Oh,
That's a clear Star Wars one for me.
What?
as
The
far
best
as-
action adventure game.
Oh, that's in Star Wars. Star Wars is in there.
No, I'm saying that should have been.
Oh yeah, so clearly the Star Wars got the fucking.
Yeah.
They're
So-
eligible for next year.
Tombo, we got a date for the cutoff for Game of the Year.
Figure. I mean, he don't care.
Well, Sony working on it.
It's okay. But I mean, again, that sucks because honestly, that would have been my game of the year. 100% Star Wars would have been. Looking at this list, game of the year. For me, it's gonna be either Sekiro or Super Smash.
Nothing here excites me,
Nothing.
Nothing. That's the thing.
and
For some
nothing
reason,
this year has really excited me.
That's weird, right?
Only
It
thing that
feels
excited
weird.
me this year was the one game I talked about the most throughout this entire year in the podcast was Apex. Apex, I'm surprised. I mean, I did have some nominated.
There's
awards
some
in here for
nominations,
Apex,
yeah.
but I think Game of the Year, even though it was a free game, I guess why they didn't want to put that in that category.
No,
Yeah.
that's not why.
You don't think so?
No.
Hmm.
Also, I
What?
take that back. Crash Team Racing.
You're a piece of shit.
that
Crash
come
Team
up this
Racing
year.
and Star Wars were the two games where I'm like fucking excited for, right?
Yeah. But was it good though?
These games, like,
They don't jump off.
I almost
They
say
don't.
Apex, man.
I don't
You don't
think.
think
Like,
Apex really?
No,
hit
I
off-
said I almost say Apex for Game of the Year
Yeah.
because, and I'm not like, don't get me wrong, I'm not one of the only online players who only play online games and like that's my shit. That and Madden every year, like this isn't
Right.
this kind of podcast, right? I do get in depth with games. I do know the game industry, and honestly, out of these games, I really do say that like Apex.
Apex was on here. Apex was one of the few games that came out already during E3, and I was still excited to hear those news, like the news about it. Like, I feel like, and not just me, but I feel like a lot of people were definitely in my shoes, like waiting for the next season. What's
Yep.
coming out? Watson. This season they're coming out with this new game modes. Fucking an event came out. Like, there was a lot of hype around Apex throughout the year, and it's crazy that it's not on this list for Game of the Year.
To be fair, the Outer Worlds, I
hear much
haven't
about
played yet.
I have not played that, but it's interesting to see Control on here too, because like I said, that kind of died out. Like I know
Well,
it was good.
Control, from what I've seen, it just, like I said, none of these games like really get me excited. Now, like I said, the Outer
Yeah.
Worlds is the one exception where it's like I could see that being a really fucking good game, and I'm gonna play it before the end of the year, because I out of everything on this list, that's the one that stands out. I mean, Death Stranding 2 definitely, and I'm sure I'm gonna play Death Stranding before the end of the year too. It's I don't know, we're in that weird spot where it's like I'm not like Days Gone I was interested in, but like I wasn't super excited for, and then like Death Stranding, another
Yeah.
one. I mean, first party Sony studio, like that's my shit, and it's like I'm not that Kojima is first party. It's gonna be, but not right now. It's
Yeah.
first party
Yeah, I hear
Sony
what you're
studio,
saying.
but exclusive. I don't know. So I don't know. That's just the word with this weird time where I don't have necessarily a horse in this race. I do think Apex would be my game of the year, to be honest.
Yeah. Is it just because you played that game the most, or is it more because you actually think it's like a well-developed,
It's a-
kind of
That game
It's a-
captured me the longest.
It captured me the longest. The world it built was really cool. It told a story without
Do you
actually
think
telling
it's
a
not there
story.
because there's no story and it's like a battle royale type game? Do you think it's more of that?
I mean, fucking Smash
I
Brothers
mean,
isn't
yeah,
here.
Smash Bros.
Smash
I
had a
mean,
story.
Smash does have a story.
Yeah, but that's not what I won an award for.
No, I didn't. But I'm just saying, like, it had that element at least. I'm
Sure,
just trying to
but
play
like
the advocate.
Apex, you
okay?
kind of
Don't
have a
yell at me.
story in it with it and within it as well.
yeah, I mean, there's a story between the characters. It's
True.
told through the events, right?
Yeah.
That's where you have. I forgot there was like a Wraith event where she had her little.
Oh,
helmet on and
yeah.
shit,
I got her
and
skin. That was
Watson,
dope.
She's created this fucking world.
So, yeah, I mean, game of the year for you, for sure. I mean, Apex could definitely be there. But I feel like the two games that it could be, I think like I said, my best way of saying it was if I had a, what?
You
Yeah,
raising
where are
your
you
hand?
raising your hand?
Tombo has an answer.
Tambo has an answer.
So I looked it up in my dreams. Games eligible for the Game Awards this year must be available for public consumption on before November 15th, 2019.
On or before November 15th?
Yeah, on or before. So like whatever is not, like it rolls over to the.
November. It came out November 14th.
It came out 15th.
Yeah, so it was eligible. On or before. They were smart about that.
What? So why the fuck isn't it on this list?
God, if I
Everybody, if you get a chance,
Respawn, I'd be pissed.
Yeah, I'd be
because
pretty
I
mad.
bet you
There's
they
no way they
did
didn't know
plan
that.
it where it was like, let's try to get it in before the Game Awards.
There's no way they didn't know that.
I don't think that. I mean, that's not a huge factor into
Didn't know
publishing
what?
games. I
The
think
cutoff was the 15th.
On or before the 15th, so they were good.
Oh, okay. I missed.
Yeah, so they were good.
I don't know. That's so fuck. You know what, guys? We need to do this Harambe shit, just like the presidential elections. If there's
stupid.
write-ins for fucking Game of the Year, I need everybody to put Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Okay?
Yeah, put
Just fucking
Pokemon
do
up there
write-in. Do a write-in. Do Pokemon.
I need everyone
bought
to tweet Jeff Keighley and tell him he's dead to me.
I got Star Wars and Pokemon the same day, and I played Pokemon for like an hour, and that's it. All my touch has been on Star
Oh
Wars.
yeah, Pokemon's not on here either.
Pokemon
Yeah.
is not on here.
I mean, it has to be. There has to be a different type of cutoff. They must have.
So
changed it.
yeah, it has to be next year.
There's no way that
in the
that game
mentions.
isn't kept
But
nominated
that
for
sucks
one
for
thing.
Star Wars because now they're going up against Last of Us 2, who's the
Yeah, they lost.
Sucker Punch game.
Yeah, they lost.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, next year, like, can we just definitively say that Last of Us 2 is like?
Game of the year.
I can't see anything beating it.
Game of the year for the next 10 years. Easy.
Kind of like God of War. I couldn't really see anything beating God of
And
War.
yeah, we called it. I mean, people were saying not Death Stranding, Red Dead or God of War, and I was like, my money was on God of War.
Yeah, I mean Red Dead.
So yeah, I mean, I think Game of the Year. A lot of these games are more like story based. Control, Death Stranding. Those two games right there are very heavy on actual story and an actual like, hey, the meaning of what capture the meaning of what the gaming is, storytelling wise. So.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool. I think Sekiro's there purely just on the combat and how hard it fucking was.
Sekiro is one of those games that sold a lot of copies in a very short time when it first came out.
Yeah, I remember it did 10 million. Remember?
I hate
Yeah, I
you
remember
so
talking about. I remember talking about the records where he gave me some false facts.
We don't talk
But
about that. We don't talk about that.
Honestly, though, like you've been playing Death Stranding. Like, does it scream Game of the Year to you so far?
No, but I do agree with the nomination for Death Stranding for like music, because the music in Death Stranding, honestly,
You don't think it's Game of the Year? You don't like it that much?
I don't. It's not that I don't think it's given a year. I haven't played enough to really give my full opinion, so I'm not gonna speak on as far as how if I wanted to.
But like, you kind of get Game of the Year vibes, like from a game. Like God of
think
War,
it's-
I was playing God of War, in that opening sequence, I was like, "Fuck."
Death Stranding doesn't open like that though. It's very slower paced because it's a lot. Like I want to say, like the first chapter, damn near 2 chapters are tutorial.
And that's why I feel like it's all
And I'm, like,
storytelling.
exactly, and I'm in chapter 3, so like literally, I just got out of
You just get your dick
tutorial.
wet.
Yeah, exactly. I'm starting to fucking get more like assassin. I'm starting to understand how to assassinate people, getting more vehicles. Like that's where I'm at. So like, I don't want to say like it's not Game of the Year or
But
wouldn't be
damn,
like have those vibes just because of what I'm at.
You like
where I'm
on the third date where it's like,
Yes,
it's
no,
gonna go
do I wanna take
somewhere.
him
But I do agree with it being the music nominee though, because the music in Death Stranding, honestly, what keeps you going when you damn
You
near
get hyped. You're like, fuck yeah.
not even when you're hyped, but like after you fucking hiked for so fucking long and you don't know where to go and you find your way where to go somewhere and like the camera just pans out all beautifully and you hear the song just like kicks in. It's just a beautiful thing.
So,
I was
no,
like,
I-
Is
I-
there
I
a
think-
best product placement category?
Why? Which one would win that?
Death Stranding with their Monster Energy drink.
Ooh. Death Stranding with the marketing in there is crazy. You see AMC marketing. You'll see a bunch of Norman Reedus marketing.
That's hella funny.
Monster. I'm not sure if there's other fucking beverages in there.
Like the monster actual.
Yeah,
like,
Monster
actual
logo.
design.
That's
Everything.
fucking funny. They got
And it's
paid.
kind of like weird to see
yeah.
where it's like,
'Cause it
whoa.
I think the idea of gaming is to take you out of the world, and then when you see something, you're like, oh, I guess.
It's
Yeah.
still America, which is what they're doing. So like
Yeah.
some of the brands obviously lasted around, which is kind of crazy.
So it's pretty cool. I mean, that's gonna be game of the
So,
years.
If,
I think-
if Death, sorry, not to cut you up, but isn't that crazy if Death Stranding wins this? Like,
I don't-
Sony is going to win back to back to back.
Three-peat?
Sony 3P, go for it. I don't think
Honestly,
it will.
at
I
that point, I
don't
feel
think
like
it
it's
will.
kinda
It'll be rigged. I call it.
Would it?
I don't know. I
Because
just
out
for
of
me,
these
I really don't
games
see.
on the cutoff.
I see Death Stranding really winning a bunch of awards, but not Game of the Year. I think it's gonna win a whole bunch of other awards, but I think
What
it's
other
gonna
game
be
on there you think would
direction.
win Game of the Year
Like
then?
I think best narrative. I think it's gonna win that one. This could be best game direction. Like you said, you say it has a chance to win best sound score. Yeah, I feel like it easily win all those awards, but I don't think it's gonna win Game of the Year.
Let's think about this, though. You have every gaming outlet essentially.
Mm-hmm.
IGN, GameSpot, Giant Bomb, Kind of Funny,
Yeah.
Game Trailer or not Game Trailers. What's their new name? Easy Allies.
Mm-hmm.
You have like all these game media basically
Mm-hmm.
putting in votes. And again, out of the ones that I've heard the most about, it's been Death Stranding and Sekiro.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy to see Death Stranding on here so much, especially since a lot of the reviews that were released by these publishers were saying like it was an okay game.
I got
or
if
bad.
I had my dark horse is gonna be Super Smash. My dark horse.
I could see Smash winning this.
My game of the year.
Smash didn't have the burn I thought it was going to have.
Nope.
It didn't have the splash that I thought it was going to have, which was really surprising.
But it was always one of those games you can come back to, though.
Yeah,
and like
it still
get hooked
does.
in.
Sure. You come back to it?
Yeah, I was playing it. I actually just got rid of it to get Pokemon, but I might get it back.
I
again.
played it on Saturday because I was super drunk.
Oh, yeah,
But I played it.
I played one match.
Yeah, I know. But I still brought it out, played it. Great
Smash
party
is
game.
dead to me until Crash Bandicoot's in it.
All right, you're stupid. All right.
Might
Let's
come.
go to the next categories. Next big category. I mean, like I said, best art direction, best score. Best art direction. Who's in this category? Best art direction. You got Control, Death Stranding.
There's a
Grease.
best ongoing game. I just want to say shout out to the Final Fantasy devs.
Oh,
That
best
game's been out for almost fucking 10 years and still on this for a nominated fucking game. That's
Well,
crazy.
Rainbow is on it too.
best ongoing
Rainbow,
game.
yeah, Rainbow's
Rainbow's
been,
been
going on
out
for
for
a long time,
like
What?
5 years.
Was that
That's
still,
fucking
Is
crazy.
that on the best ongoing?
too. Yeah, best ongoing game. You'll have
Best
Apex
ongoing.
Legends,
Go ahead, call it out.
Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and Rainbow Six.
Wow. Actually, yeah. Surprisingly, the Rainbow Six has a really good like cult following. A lot of people still play that
Fuck
game.
yeah, they do.
Compa, you need
but
to get on it. When are you gonna play Rainbow with me, dog?
game-
Me and Tambo, dog.
I try.
I mean, they're searching and
play
destroying
every
Call
now
of
and
Duty,
then
dude.
if I
They're
can,
searching
I
and
try.
destroying Call of Duty. I'm good. I'm good, guys.
I mean, we're good at that too. Me and
But-
Tambo are good with tactical.
Best ongoing game. It's either gonna be Fortnite or Apex. Destiny 2. Nah.
It's got to be Apex, right?
It gotta be
Hopefully,
Apex.
I want it to be Apex.
It's got to be Apex.
I want it to be.
Apex better win that damn
I literally
award.
feel like everything that Apex is nominated for, like even in community support, needs to be Apex.
Think about it. They pushed Fortnite forward.
yeah.
Like by them doing the new map, that fucking lit Fortnite's like
Then
a
had to
fire
do all
under
that shit.
Sure, it might have been coming, but like I definitely wasn't gonna come as fast as it did like
Yeah.
without Apex doing it.
Yeah.
And then just the characters that they keep adding and like I don't know.
It's
man.
good. I mean, it's ongoing game. I think that's a really cool category to actually have because there's a lot of games that just again ongoing. Like it's a game that you still been that's still in there. One game that I feel that should be in this best ongoing game, Rocket League.
That's a good one.
Rocket League, Rocket O'Clock,
It's
baby.
so
What it do?
crazy how that stuck around. How that is like an ongoing game.
It's a really good ongoing game. It's truly like it's just a really fun game. Like
Do you buy anything out of it?
I bought a couple things. I
I'm
bought like the
starting to
Batmobile, bought some other thing like
Rocket
something
League
that-
crossover in a couple different games and shit.
Yeah, like I love those events. Like right now, they're
It's
like
pretty
for the
dope.
Halloween they did like a Stranger Things kind of crossover. Like there was a special like arena, and it was like, you're in the upside down and you're playing like a match.
That's dope.
Like those cool things. Like again, that for me that's ongoing. That's an ongoing game, and I think Rocket League, it's just a really fun game. It's just a really cool game. It's a game that you don't have to really think too much or try hard.
If you had
It's
to
just
replace
kinda
one of
do it.
those games off this list with Rocket League, what would it be?
Either Final Fantasy, just because I don't play it.
Disrespectful.
Destiny 2.
Okay, I'll say Destiny 2. I agree with that. Fucking Destiny
Yeah,
2.
come on. With the
Bungie.
splash that it did and like how it's been going, like come on. Let's not let's not
let's
award
keep
that.
it real. Let's keep it real.
And then also best independent game again, just from the hype that I've seen around it. Untitled Goose, I would assume that would win that
Yeah.
best independent game.
South Kiss game.
is
That's
that?
great.
No, it's caught games media by storm. Like when it came out, there was like hella memes.
For what?
Untitled Goose.
I didn't even heard about that.
So I heard a lot of good stuff about it. I want to jump in. It didn't come out too long ago, so I actually kind of.
Is that like an indie game?
Mhm.
You know what's going to be a crazy one? The best mobile game. Best mobile game, you got Call of Duty
You
mobile.
know damn well it's being called
Grindstone. I thought I was going to say Sayonara, but it's not. Wild Hearts, Sky, Children of Light, and What the Golf. Damn. The only game,
What the
Call
Golf?
of Duty. What the Golf. Best community support, you were just saying that. Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Fortnite. That one, I think Apex has to win that one.
Definitely.
Best VR AR game, Asgard's Wrath, Blood and Truth, Beat Saber, No Man's Sky.
Best audio design, Call of Duty and Modern Warfare.
Beat
Best
Saber's
audio
gonna get
design?
that one.
Yeah.
The audio on Call of Duty is ass.
I like it.
It's so loud.
It's
I hate
so
it.
fucking loud. I can't
It's
hear
so
it.
loud.
Goddamn
The
thing.
beginning of a match, you
It's
can't
terrible.
hear shit.
I love it.
Terrible.
I mean,
It sounds so
that's
good.
why we have to yell at you
Terrible.
every time we talk to you. Okay. Real
Gears
quick.
5 was that this year?
This is another.
It
was
game.
this year.
This is gonna be
Holy
another. Let me get you guys' opinion on this one real quick. Best action game: Apex Legend, Astral Chain, Call of Duty, Devil May Cry, Gears 5, Metro Exodus.
Everything Apex is on here for, I definitely think they deserve it.
I don't know. I think Gears 5 could win that
Everything.
one. Devil May Cry, if it's just straight pure action, like fuck everything and just combat and how it is, I think Devil May Cry could win that one. The Gears 5 could win that one.
I mean, yeah, obviously all of them could, but Apex
Apex is
should
That's your money.
yeah.
That's your money on it. Any category,
definitely
money on it.
Modern Warfare, okay, that just came out. I'm
Modern
surprised that's even
Warfare
on here.
2 though, like it definitely should. Like, come on, that I've never fallen in love with a Call of Duty like this in
Which one?
so long.
And it's Call of Duty?
Yeah, Modern Warfare.
Okay.
I can see either being between Apex and Call of Duty, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Call of Duty. The way do I think Call of Duty is gonna get it? No, but
It should be Apex.
I
right?
do think Call of Duty should get that one.
It should be Apex.
Should be Apex.
I mean, community support and ongoing should definitely be Apex.
Best action adventure game: Borderlands 3, Control, Death Stranding, Resident Evil 2.
Hold on, can we skip something?
What
Can
did
we
skip?
talk about how No Man's Sky is being nominated for a Game Award?
That's kind of crazy. Like they came
Which one is
back,
it?
like if you think about it,
Best
like
VR AR game.
they're down. Like they
They
come from bottom of the
people
barrel. They still do.
hated No Man's Sky when it came out, and they hated fucking what was it? Hello Games.
Games.
Yeah, they hated this game.
Like Sean Murray, like I thought his career, he
Turned his
it,
shit
would-
around.
It would have like took a while, right? I remember when that game came out too.
and I
it was
remember
like 3
he went
years ago.
MIA. He straight up went
Mhm.
MIA. He straight up
MIA.
said, he straight up was like, deuces.
And he came back with
He
the game.
came back and he's like, oh, by
and
the
the
way.
game, hey, this game that you hated, you're gonna love it now because it's good and it has a VR mode.
And
Like, it's
everybody's like,
everything that I
what?
promised, and it has a VR mode. And it's funny to see in retrospect, like this game's a game of on a Game of the Year award.
No, yeah,
like,
because
list.
it went 0 to 100
Yeah, real quick.
real quick.
It's crazy to see him bounce back. Now, I mean, do you think they would deserve that reward though? Like, you got
I mean,
Beat
I
Saber.
applauded them for keep trying. I mean, A for effort.
I could see Blood and Truth or Beat Saber.
Yeah.
I
I think Beat Saber's gonna win that one. Beat Saber's a game that I just keep seeing people play and have fun with.
Beat Saber is one of those ones. I
It's
keep hearing
simple
about.
too. I mean, I'm just saying, it's just literally just.
Yeah, I feel like that's literally the one game that people buy the Oculus Quest for, damn near.
Exactly
Beat
right.
Saber, and that's crazy in itself. That's
Let me get
$500.
your opinion on this one, Flowers. Best fighting game: Dead or Alive 6. How the fuck is Jump Force? Never mind. Jump Force is in the
Don't
category.
disrespect Jump
Mortal
Force.
Kombat
Yeah, how the
11,
fuck is Jump
Samurai
Force?
Showdown, and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Again, best fighting game. My money's gonna be on Super Smash Bros. But I really feel like Mortal Kombat could have a fighting chance on that one.
I feel like it would be Mortal Kombat out of everything here.
Yeah.
I mean, Smash
Smash is
Bros.
gonna be
still
dope.
has a good following. They're still adding new characters, of course.
Yeah.
But I feel like the community behind Mortal Kombat is really what
Strong,
pushes those
yeah.
games over the top. Jump Force, I'm not gonna lie, it's one of those games I am kind of like surprised to see.
It's
here.
on there. I don't
But
know
then
how.
again, there wasn't a lot of fighting games that came out in 2019. So,
How,
like,
Sway?
there wasn't. Not a lot of fighting games that really made an impact on the actual console like that. This was like one of the only fucking anime fighting games out here, which everybody loves anime. Thank you. So it was definitely one of those games that, okay, it's the anime game that's coming out. I think
Mortal Kombat 11?
Dragon Ball Fighters did come out this year, I think.
No, it didn't.
Was that 2018?
Yeah.
Well, that's the reason why. Dragon Ball Fighters would have came out this year. I thought it did, which I thought it did. We're just still updating it, but
Yeah.
it's not like it didn't come out in 2019. So, like I said, not a lot of games that came out this year as far as fighting wise,
Mm-hmm.
other than Mortal Kombat, which you see there.
You think Smash Brothers, Mortal Kombat 11, or Jump Force?
Mortal Kombat.
Have you played Samurai Showdown?
Super Smash
I haven't
Bros.
played Samurai Showdown. I've played a little bit of Dead or Alive 6 DOA.
For real?
A little bit. Like I played like the beta when it comes out.
You know what's?
I can't play that game. It's way too technical.
So-
You know what? Let me try. I'm trying to look for something. God damn it, it's on the list. Because I was trying to look for. Because I know
Best
you,
racing game?
Yes.
Yeah,
I was
you
looking.
were.
I was looking at best fighting game for Flowers, and I was looking at for your CTR, see if it was nominated anywhere, and it's on there. Best sports / racing game. You got CTR.
Woo! We did it!
You did it, boys.
Hey, and guess what? At Game Awards,
Yeah.
calling it now, new Crash Bandicoot game announced.
That's the cool thing about it. We're talking about all the nominations, but we forget that actually some things get announced during this, and a lot of actually people are excited to show off and showcase and debut their games. So I'm gonna be really excited to watch the actual Game Awards. I know they stream it. I know they. I like how the weird transition of Game of the Video Game of the Year awards kind of went through. I remember it was on like Spike TV. I remember it
Samuel
went
L. Jackson hosting.
It went up and down. Like these Game Awards were never like really well done. Like it was always weird.
No, they were good. They just had a lot of that bullshit advertisement, and they still do. Like
Yeah,
remember,
they
like
have
a
to.
year ago was Razor Man or whatever the fuck his name was.
But still, like I mean, you've seen it get bounced around and passed around to different people trying to do it and host it. So
I miss the Spike days though.
the Spike days were fun. Just
Like it was on cable,
Yeah,
so you felt like it was a big deal.
yeah.
And then there was always like a cool host, which is like whatever. Like you don't need to be like in the
Yeah.
game to like be a host.
Ice-T should host it.
Um,
Ice-T's fucking amazing. He's
because
a
I remember
gamer
the
dog.
Samuel L. Jackson year, and then that's when they announced the first Last of Us.
Yeah,
Done the
It
Samuel
was,
Jackson.
Spike TV VGAs.
it's pretty crazy, man. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like I miss those days, and I'm happy that a lot of people are putting more effort into it, and a lot of people are still kind of building a little bit more excitement towards it. So that's my bad. It's sidetrack on that, but I just want to kind of throw that out there. How Video Game Awards have been so up and down, and I feel like they're finally grabbing. They got a good holding on it right now, so they just got to keep it going and build on that.
So wait, yeah. So did we go through sports racing game? Dirt Rally 2.0,
Not really. So we just mentioned the
Esports
game.
Pro
bunch
Revolution
of games.
Soccer
Soccer.
2020. Who
F1
cares?
2015.
Who
2018.
cares? The Crash Team Racing got that. Hey,
Best sport racing game. Honestly, they might have a chance to win that.
they're
shit.
gonna win that.
If it's not that,
I
it's
feel
gonna
like
be FIFA.
FIFA got a good following.
FIFA
Yeah.
has
FIFA got a good following, but the way Crash
the
Team
fuck
Racing
did
made a
F1
splash
become-
this year.
but because they're mixing it together, I think
How
that's
the fuck
why.
did F1 racing?
Because they're making
Get on
it's
this
Formula F1 fucking racing. Have you not fucking seen it?
What about
I
Need
know
for
what it
Speed,
is.
dog?
but I'm
Where's
saying,
that?
That's what I'm saying.
It's fucking.
Oh, that came out on the
crazy,
15th.
man.
That's why.
That's got to be what
Yeah.
it was.
Yup.
But no, Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled is definitely going to win that category. And can we also talk about Best Family Game, how it's all Nintendo games?
Yeah, I seen
Like,
that right now.
literally, they nailed down the family-friendly
Luigi's
market.
Mansion, Ring Fit, Super Mario Maker
Luigi.
2, Super Smash Bros. And Yoshi's Crafted. Hey, that's a win for
All-
Nintendo.
yeah, that's a huge win for
They
Nintendo.
can't get mad at that. So that's really cool. These categories are really cool. I mean, I think they got a lot of these things right. I think the only thing that they fucked up on was Jump Force. But other than that, let's go on to the
They
next.
fucked up on the game of the fucking year.
So, hold
Yeah.
on. We all agree
So-
Crash Team Racing, if it
I-
wins,
I-
I'm
oh my
taking my
God.
shirt off.
If you do it, do it. I think FIFA will do it. I think FIFA's gonna win.
Want to bet?
What do you want to bet?
I'm not
$100
betting.
bucks?
Want to bet Flowers $100?
Nope.
Well, that's what I'm doing the giveaway with.
Oh wow, that's all funny. So yeah, we could do that.
You guys are welcome for the giveaway. It was my
You're
idea.
welcome. You should do more dumb
And
bets,
my
Doug.
money.
You should do more dumb bets.
Pay it forward.
Let's see. That's gonna be best family game, best fighting game. We talked about that. Best RPG, Kingdom Hearts 3, Monster World, Monster Hunter World, The Outer Worlds, Final Fantasy 14,
What?
Disco Asylum. Da, 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 da. Just going through them real
Best
quick. just mentioning
multiplayer game.
them. Best
Apex.
multiplayer game. I'm gonna say what do you think?
Apex. Apex.
Apex.
Anything
Legends,
Apex is on
Borderlands
deserves
3,
that title.
Call
I
of
don't
Duty
care.
2, man.
Hey, Tetris
I mean,
99
Apex
is up in
definitely
this
would win.
category.
You played Call of Duty for what, a
Tetris
month?
99 was the hotness. dog.
Tetris, it burned out though. That one did burn
I'm
out.
still going to be playing Call of Duty, though.
Tom
I'm
Clancy's
not
The
saying you
Division
won't,
2.
but I'm saying you're comparing what Apex already did to what Call of Duty could do.
I want Respawn to win one, so I'm gonna go ahead and want Apex to get that one as well. Borderlands was really fun too. It definitely got multiplayer people up in there, so that's pretty good. But yeah,
Tetris 99 was the hotness, by the
you're
way.
not the hottest. I'll let you know
I
real
played
quick.
Tetris 99 maybe 3 times in total.
Ton of fun.
All right. Other than that, everything else is really just more esports.
Who cares about that? But Content Creator of the Year? Want to talk about that?
We could talk about that, but best esports. I mean,
Dr.
this is a
Lupo?
little bit too much of the. It's like
the
towards the
potty
end.
recorder.
They got best esports team, best esports event, best esports coach, best esports host. That's too much. I don't care about all that. Best esports game, and then best esports player, whatever. Nobody cares. Ninja's not even on there. Weak.
He's not
But best
Content creator?
content creator of the year. This is for all these people on
So,
stream,
it's a-
Mixer, all that stuff.
So these are all streamers this year, which is really interesting to me.
I mean, it brings in the audience. It brings in their audience to watch the Game Awards.
No, I
too,
know,
and all that.
but before past, you had like Boogie 2998, you had Greg Miller, you had Danny O'Dwyer, Andrea Renee. Like, I feel like this year they just completely kind of ignored the YouTube side of it, which is
Sucks.
a little bothersome.
What do you mean they ignored Courage? He's
I thought he's a
YouTube
streamer
gaming.
though. He streams though.
Yeah, but he streams on YouTube.
Yeah, but like you're
Bitch.
ignoring like the YouTube side, not
I
the
know you're
streaming
saying, I know you're
side of
saying,
it.
yeah. I mean, no, I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean, I don't know if it is intentional. I don't Think so?
You know what they should do?
What?
I feel like a lot
Game
of shit is
Journalist of the
intentional.
Year. I mean, Jason Schreier would win it every year,
I mean, I think that's why they don't do it.
but
But that-
come on, that would
still should
encourage you
inspire
to
some
like actually do some journalism.
No, dude, I'll do
Yeah.
fake news all day. Give me those tabloids.
That's the problem.
But
10 million
Content Creator
copies.
of the Year, I definitely think they should also open up a Game Journalist of the Year category. But yeah, I come on, it's games media. Like, it is important. It is something
True.
that's in our industry that's very viable, and I think a lot like someone like Jason should get recognition. Like, how many stories did he blow the lid off of this year?
Couple.
That's true.
Quite a few. So it's like it would be cool to recognize him, or like other people at other outlets. Like I said, I was about to say some IGN people, but like they haven't been in the editorial staff in years, so that would have dated me a little bit. But I mean, Content Creator of the Year, it's like, okay, Shroud, Courage, Dr. Lupo,
For me, it's
Ewok.
gonna be Courage. I'm just a fan of him. He's pretty good. Dr. Lupo's always been great.
I've
Ewok.
only watched Dr. Lupo and Shroud off this list.
You
I
watch
think
any of these
Courage-
people, Tambo?
Dumbo's a person who watches all this. Who do you got?
Wait, who?
So we got
Content
Courage,
Creator of the Year.
Dr. Lupo, Ewok, Griff, and Shroud.
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 You watch Shroud a
He's
lot?
man.
Have you watched any of the
Shroud
other guys?
and Shroud.
Have you
goes
seen
crazy.
Shroud on Mixer yet? Have you watched any of his
No.
streams?
No.
Because he went to fucking Mixer, dog.
Nah, but Shroud goes crazy, bro. Like, he's so good, bro.
He funny? See,
no,
the streaming.
No.
I don't get the streaming
He's-
side of it.
So
Shroud is
I
a
feel
skill.
like he goes back to that, like, you know, is he a content creator or is he like a professional? He's like more on the professional
Yeah.
side. Like, he's fucking good.
Like a
bro.
professional player?
player,
Or
yeah.
he's just good, like skilled player.
Like professional, skilled. Like,
But like that's all he is. Like he's not like a funny person. Like you don't
like
laugh
he's
with
funny,
him.
yeah.
just
Like
watch
he'll
him play.
laugh, but he's not like. Is that Courage JD on there?
Yeah.
Courage
Jack
JD.
Dunlap. Yeah.
Yeah. He's more like funny now.
Yeah,
That's like a
I think that's
content
why I
creator.
like it. Yeah.
That's more like
Shroud
taking the
just
time
fucks
around
shit
it.
up.
Yeah,
Shroud
Shroud's
is
like,
actually-
yeah, he's funny too and shit. Like,
But his gameplay
But-
is actually pretty solid.
See, the streaming side for a guy who's so into like content creation and like came up on like content
Yeah.
creators, I've never gotten into like watching streamers.
I'm
I'm still on the old school YouTube side of like
give me something
gaming
funny,
media.
yeah. I mean, for me, Courage. I mean, if you're talking about content creator, I just know he made that funny video with him like trying to mimic Ariana Grande's video, all that shit.
Best gaming
Pretty good.
podcast also would be another really great category.
Yeah, we'd win that shit
We'd win every year.
every year, baby. What it do?
Sir.
No, but I think that would also be a really cool one to kind of have.
100%. But then, yeah.
I'm a conversation out there.
Yeah, so those are the two I kind of want them to add. Yeah, bummer. I wish there was a YouTube person on there,
I mean, yeah.
at least one. But there was a while.
Do a write-in.
I mean, there's a content creator of the year, or what they used to call it, trending gamer. I wish they
Yeah.
would have kept that
That's
name because I like that name a lot more, trending gamer. But content creator of the year, there's
They
like a
just try to
kiss of
find a
death
niche
on
on
it.
it.
I think that's why they got rid of it, is because every guy after Greg, even with Greg, every content creator has like faced a ton of controversy.
After,
Like who's won this award? Like it was Boogie, and then Boogie got like caught up in some shit online, and then it was Dr. Disrespect, and Dr.
His
Disrespect
shit.
cheated on his wife,
Dr. Disrespect.
and then
my
like
wife.
Was he recording in the bathroom too?
That-
Or
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
but that was like way after. That was
That's
like
way
this year.
after,
But
but
like he won a couple years
It's like
ago,
the Madden NFL cover. You
and he
just cursed.
cheated on his wife and got a divorce like right after it.
Yeah, you get
It's like
that.
it's like the kiss of death, that award.
yeah.
the Madden night. It's the Madden cover. You don't want it.
The
It's
Madden
cool to have,
cover.
but you don't want it.
Yeah, for real.
That's what
Wow,
it is.
Shroud's gonna get it, and he's gonna say something on there.
I don't want this.
I'd like to politely decline this award.
Can you guys?
I like my life.
Yeah. So I mean, that's gonna be it for all the awards. I mean, I'm just excited. I want to see who's gonna win. I think Game of the Year should still be Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, 100%.
For real, you haven't even finished it yet.
I
What
mean,
if
I
it
threw all my
ends
papers
with
to the
him blowing
ground.
a
so-
Ewok? Would it
This
still
is
be your
why
number one?
I
I
can't
don't
say
care
Death
about all the
Stranding.
other esports shit. I don't care about it.
I know, but typically you got to feel like even like Jedi Fallen Order. I'm like, this is a good game.
It's a fucking good game, dog. Better than fucking Death Stranding, easily.
Well,
haven't
I'm still
played it,
trying to wrap
so
my
you
head
can't say
around it. You just ready to hate.
I'm ready to hate on
Ready
Death
to
Stranding,
hate.
bro. I mean,
Why? Because
yeah,
you were burned by Red Dead.
a little bit.
It was a great
100%.
game.
I was burned too.
This is a great game.
I went fishing for 3 days.
Did you find anything?
No, just a lot of fish.
Wasted a lot of time.
I
Wasted a
whole
lot of
bunch
time, lost
fucking
your dignity, and lost $60.
I got online. I'm like, what am I doing right now? Let's go some fishing,
Fishing.
bro. But that's what it was.
There was some fish.
But I mean, that's all I got. I'm down to one piece of paper. I threw all my papers on the ground.
Dude.
Not a good
What's
idea.
with the energy in here today? You guys feel it?
Is
a
it
little
good?
down. I don't know.
Where's a little down?
Let me know in the comments down below. How's our energy today?
I mean, the papers on
I
the
don't know.
ground.
I don't know how this one went.
You know why? Think you need to take off your shirt.
Okay, I don't think we need to take off the shirt.
But yeah, the
It
Video
was
Game
fine, baby.
Awards will air on December 12th in Los Angeles. Fans can vote for their favorites at the Video Games website or on Google by searching the Game Awards vote. Like I said, that's going to be going down. People are going to be watching it just because they want to see who wins, what new games are going to be announced. So let's wait. December 12th. See what happens.
When do the streamies happen?
I don't fucking care about the streamies. That's the YouTube
The
Awards,
streamies?
right? That's the actual YouTube
okay.
YouTube Awards. Like they actually do YouTube Awards. They call it the
Oh.
streamies. It's a bunch of bullshit. I don't like that.
Why not?
The best vlogger, the best
It's just
family,
people
the best.
celebrating
Da, da, da,
people.
da.
What's wrong with that?
What's
Fuck
wrong
'em.
with
So you're
giving
telling me-
recognition?
He's just mad because he'll never win a streamy, and completely consensual is gonna win a
Yeah.
streamy.
Even if we're nominated, I won't go. Fuck it.
No, but like completely consensual will be nominated.
Oh, okay. Play everything all
Like,
day.
Invite anyone.
Best productions?
Play everything.
Play
Play
everything.
Channel.
Best channel, play everything, bro. What's good?
There you go. Would you show up?
All day.
Okay. All right. You better fuck.
And then he'll be like, "This is the best. I love that they do this.
I love that they do this. Do more. But yeah, I mean, anything else you guys want to mention real quick before we close it out? All right, we're just throwing paper.
You see that last day of school video where they all throw up their
Yeah,
books
that's
and binders,
crazy.
and there's a kid in the center, and he just got fucking pelted with all these binders and shit.
I thought it was the one with the papers, like when they like the funnel of
that's-
paper.
that's-
That's
that's
crazy. But yeah, that's gonna be this week's episode. Let us know if you guys are playing Star Wars. Let us know if you guys are playing Death Stranding. Let us know what you guys think about it. Your reviews.
Hey, relax.
Well, let us know who thinks who should win Game of the Year. Give us your guys' thoughts on that in the comment below. Don't forget to like, favorite, share it.
Don't forget
let everybody
to ring
know.
that
Subscribe.
notification bell.
All that good thing. We want to make sure we let you know when we drop episodes every Friday.
Did we say
At
share
10.
already?
We share it again
Share it again.
all day.
There it is. That's the spirit.
Okay.
With our
Share it
fancy
again.
new
Twitter,
graphics.
Facebook, YouTube, all that good stuff. Like I said, we could always follow us on youtube.com/play everything. You can follow me at Compa Andres on Twitter. And follow this beautiful people right here to my left. That Kid Flowers.
At that kid flowers.
At that Cheeks_Junior.
Not at that.
Go
chick.
check out my show, Completely Consensual. Like, subscribe, share.
We got who do we
Matt,
got? Who do we got on
Trying to
this
boost the
episode?
numbers. This week is Darren Brazil.
Big
with
DB.
Darren Brazil talks about fandom and the big layoffs that happened over there. Talks about faith. When life gives you lemons. So go check that out. Also available on all podcast services.
There you go. There you
Good
go.
video. Definitely check out that video. Mikey kept bragging about how hard he worked, and I'm proud of him. So check that video out. Watch that video. It's good shit.
Oh, and if you want to see somebody on Completely Consensual, tweet at them and like tag me in it and just be like, hey, I really love your work. You should go on Completely Consensual with that Cheeks Jr. and we can get them on here.
So you
And
gotta
then
do.
if you want to see some guests for this show, the video game show, let Compa know. Will he
Compa.
invite them? Probably not.
Find out on the next episode on Dragon Ball Z.
What if it's a boomer?
We don't talk about the
We
boomers.
don't talk about the boomers, bro. If you're a boomer,
on,
don't.
We are, dog.
Come on, God.
I can understand.
Thank you guys for watching, listening. We'll catch you
Boomer.
next time.
You boomer.